Hello everyone and welcome back to Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto market. My name is Connor. Hope you're all having a great weekend and a great Sunday. This is going to be an epic live stream with a lot of important lessons and a lot of really good stuff shared. So be sure to stick with me until the very end of this live stream. And if you haven't already, go ahead and smash up that like button right now. Let's get into today's show. First of all, shout out to everybody in the live chat making a lot of noise before the stream has even started. I appreciate all of your support. All the usual Crypto Empire community members I'm seeing. Shout out to Ghost. Shout out to Ladradoodle, Silvadala, David W, Big Wave Dave. We got Liberty Bell asking about DGEN. We'll look at that. And Nico Dem, what's up, Nico Dem, asking about AI Fun. We will take a look at all that. Matthew Black, All Day Dre in the building. Shout out to everybody here in the live chat. I'll get to your comments, but for now we have a lot to cover. And like I said, I have some really awesome stuff I want to share with you guys in regards to mindset right now, because the market's on fire, coins are pumping, and a lot of people feel like they're missing out. A lot of people don't know what to do right now. And the aim here today is to get your head on straight so that you can make the best informed decisions going forward possible. So let's get into it. Now, the overall market is very green this weekend. We're seeing coins rip with Bitcoin trading sideways. Bitcoin right now is at 97,000. All right, and we can see here, Bitcoin rose basically 11% in October, and Bitcoin rose 37.3% in November. It's now the first of the month. It is December 1st. Is this trend going to continue? Seasonality-wise, this trend should continue, and December should be a very green month. This is the crypto bull run. This is happening in real time, right? This is what we essentially waited 4 years for. It's happening right now. So yeah, stick around until the end of the stream. Anyways, also XRP is going insane at the moment, and it actually has surpassed Solana to become the fourth largest cryptocurrency by market cap. Here's your top 10. You got Bitcoin, ETH, Tether, and then XRP back in that number 4 spot. All right, we're seeing some crazy rotations right now, and a lot of rotation out of Solana and the Solana meme coins and the whole pump fund craze. All right, it seems to be dying down, and I have some things I want to talk about in regards to that. Now, looking at the overall top 100 on crypto bubbles, it is a sea of green at the moment, right? There are only a few red coins right now. You can see Virtual down 15%, Core down 18%, but for the most part, mostly green. HBAR, one of the biggest gainer over here in the top 100, is up 29% on the day. All right, so huge rotation happening, and a lot of utility coins are coming back from the dead. Now, in regards to some of the top gainers and losers, BitsCrunch, I mean, this thing pumped up 100% in a short amount of time. Ski Mask Dog up 53%. So let's go ahead and talk about Ski Mask Dog right now, actually. I just made a video about Ski Mask Dog, or not specifically about Ski Mask Dog, but it was included in this base meme coin video as the first coin that I wanted to talk about. If you go to the channel here and you go to videos, this one, top 5 base meme coins, right at the time of recording, Ski Mask Dog was down here at like 20 million. But the first time that I mentioned Ski Mask Dog, my first call was a long time ago. I'll show you. Over here in this Telegram, the Royal Empire Calls Telegram, on the 6th of June, all right, I called Ski Mask Dog. Thesis, extremely strong community, active Telegram and X. Chart was looking to break out at that time. All right, the market cap was 14.3 million. Now, this was in June, guys. This was literally over here. This was over here. And then what happened? It went in this long altcoin bear market. It bottomed out at 500K market cap. And now look at it. So you have to understand, with a lot of coins you're going to end up buying in crypto, this stuff happens. And if you lose your faith and your conviction, you will end up not being able to capture this part of the move, the part that you bought it in the first place for. Ski Mask Dog is just one example. I've gotten a lot of DMs recently, people saying, Connor, thank you so much for talking about Ski Mask Dog, or, calling it 6 months ago, right? And everyone who's stuck with it through this long stretch deserves to get paid out with this now. There's many other examples. What about Cubic, right? Another very similar example. Look at this. Remember down here at the bottom when I was screaming at the top of my lungs, essentially? Not actually, you get the sarcasm, but I made it clear as day. This is the bottom down here. Now it pumped up like 300% from the bottom. We'll get the exact 216%, 285% to the top, the local top that it put in over here yesterday, I believe. Yeah, yesterday. It was very easy to go chase all this stuff, the meme coins that were pumping when it was doing this, right? But this is why you need to stick with your conviction. Now, there's one guy who's a great example right now, and it's this dude, Taiki Maeda, however you say his name. He's a part of this podcast called Steady Lads, and they're, it's a group of like 4 guys on YouTube, and they put together a good podcast. But this guy, he is a great example of the mindset that will get you wrecked in the crypto market, right? Here's that podcast I was talking about, Steady Lads. Long story short, this guy essentially, he hopped onto this AI meme coin and the Solana meme coin trend just way too late. And it's a common mistake that many people make, and I'm just using him as an example, right? This is a smart dude, and I'm sure he has good intentions. It seems like he does, at least. But he made a very crucial mistake that's very easy for anybody to make out there. He chased, right? He's essentially went into Fartcoin. He went into Fartcoin like up here, right? He said he sold his ETH for Fartcoin up here and things of that nature, right? This is why I'm constantly preaching here at Crypto Empire to not chase after the huge green candles. You will at some point get away with chasing it, and you probably will at some point, right, catch a rally on a good asset. But in most cases, it is never the correct move to chase after something that is pumping explosively. All right, this thing is down like 50% from the highs. As you can see, it's down 44% from the highs. But it's just this mindset issue which caused him to do this. His coins weren't moving. He saw all this stuff moving right now, so he wanted to go and chase after the stuff that was moving, and he dumped the stuff he was holding, which has now ended up pumping. Now myself, I put out this update at the bottom, like the literal bottom. Let's go ahead and find this. Inside of the Crypto Empire Mastermind. Where am I looking? Here we go. So I put out this update on the 1st of November. And I basically talked about how, a lot of these coins, they're not moving yet, but I literally said, let me get my I literally said right here, I'm sticking with my own thesis. I'm sticking with my own thesis. I don't care what anybody else is doing. I don't care what other people are buying. I've done a lot of work and I've done a lot of research, and I spent a lot of my own time looking at all these different coins in the market. And I bought the coins I bought for a reason, right? I bought coins like Cubic for a reason, which was actually 600 per billion my first entry, right? The bottom over here was 1300 per billion, right? Another recent example of a coin that's really performing well is going to be something like ORT, right? I called this one back in September, and I've been vocal about it on live, but especially inside of the mastermind. Down here, the price was around 8.8 cents when I bought it. It had a market cap of 19 million. If we look at this chart now, OORT, looking at it, it's exploded, right? I could have went and chased after Fartcoin or Goatius Maximus. Long story short, this thing's up 158%. It's not a top performer, but it's pretty damn good. The point I'm trying to make here and reiterate is that you need to basically have conviction in the coins that you buy. How many times have I said that on streams? How many times have I said that? It would have been so easy for me to say, oh man, looks like I was wrong, guys. Let's go buy all the Solana memes that are up 1,000x off of the bottom in the past month. It would have been easy for me to do that. And also, this dude, referring back to Taiki, as a content creator, as someone who makes YouTube videos about crypto, it's kind of a different mindset where right? You want to like stay relevant and talk about things that are going to make you essentially more popular, I guess, or give you more credibility when you're right. Right. So this guy felt like he was underperforming. He felt like he was wrong. So he went and chased after the thing that would have proved him or made him look right. But he was too late for it, which is why I'm very proud of myself in a sense, where I didn't go and chase after any other bullshit. I stuck with my guns. I stuck with my own thesis. And that's what is allowing me right now to have extreme levels of success in the market. I missed the hyperliquid airdrop. I missed out on millions there. Who cares? I look at my portfolio. I'm pretty damn happy with the numbers that I'm seeing and the returns over the past few weeks especially. All right, so comparison is 100% the thief of joy. And when you're looking at all the other people doing all these other things and your coins aren't moving in the moment, that does not mean you should abandon ship and just throw everything that you've been building away to go chase after the popular thing at the moment. The rotations are hard and swift in crypto. And if you get caught up in a bad rotation, it's going to lead to losing lots of money. How was I able to stick with my own thesis? I've been burnt in the past. I've made horrible trades in the past that's resulted in a lot of money lost. Right? So you learn from these things and you keep on going, and then you're going to have the success that you're looking for. Very, very important mindset lesson that people just don't understand whatsoever in this wild world of crypto where things are pumping like crazy. All right, so learn something from this guy. Stick with your guns, develop your own thesis, and stick with it. And that's what's going to allow you to actually have sustained success and not just be lucky one time and end up giving it all back. Because truly, when you kind of develop your own thing and your own method in your own head, it comes from your own subconscious mind. It's different than borrowing somebody else's idea. It's much, much more sustainable. It's like building your house on a rock solid foundation instead of building your house on a foundation of sand that's going to end up having it crumble and fall. All right, so build that rock solid foundation in your own mind on what you're doing here. Don't chase after all this other bullshit. There's so much bullshit out here in the market right now. Stick with your guns. I hope that makes sense. All right, so we will get to a lot of other news I have to cover, but in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and answer some live chat questions because this is the Crypto Empire Sunday live stream. All right, this is more community focused and I want to get to your guys' questions. So let's go ahead and do that right now. So first question is from Nicodem. He's asking about AI Fund. Now, AI Fund's a coin I've talked about a few times here on the live stream because of you guys asking me about it. And let's go take a look at this chart. Use this aerodrome chart. So essentially when I was asked about it by you guys here, it was like over here, like a $1-2 million market cap. It's exploded. It's gone very high, like 10x basically. Over 10x. So basically a 15x from over here in like November 22nd or whatever. When we first started talking about it. And the first thing I said when you guys asked me about it, I forget who it was, but I mean, I just saw this chart and I was like, damn, I should buy this, right? Because it looked good. Long story short, it has exploded. What do I think of it now? What level will it stop at? Well, that's hard to say. It is in a parabolic uptrend right now. All right, I'm not sure how this will sustain. I don't know when early holders will decide to take profits. Right? So I'm not necessarily sure on when it's going to stop. But all I do know is if you were in down here, right, when we first mentioned it on live at like a 2 million market cap and you're up 15x right now, you need to have your own healthy profit taking schedule. All right? It's not a smart thing at all to just like leave your entire position riding because you think it's going to go up another 15x. You need to get used to kind of selling often here, having a healthy profit taking schedule that you're going to refine on your own over time. So what I would suggest is don't be too concerned about how high it will go and trying to like get the maximum amount of money from your position. Of course, that's important, but you should get comfortable with selling because when you're up 15x and you don't have at least your initial investment out, you're definitely doing it wrong. But yeah, you should take some profits and reward yourself if you caught this 15x pump 100%. Don't sell your entire position, right? But you're going to want to sell out in chunks 100%. Same thing goes with Ski Mask Dog. With these meme coins, right? So anyways, that's AI Fund. and it's going ham, like you said. It doesn't look like it wants to stop, but that doesn't necessarily mean you should just say, screw it, I'm just going to not sell anything because it's going to keep on going up. It can certainly go to hundreds of millions in market cap, but still, you need to have a healthy profit-taking schedule. And when you catch a 15x on something like that in a short amount of time, it is a smart idea to take some profits. Anyways, hope that helps Nico Dim. Liberty Bell Rare Coins, he says, check out DGEN. So I was looking at DGEN today, and again, I was saying this last week in a live stream, actually. Let me go ahead and pull this up. I was saying in a live stream last week that it was like over here. And I basically said, it's time to pay attention to DGEN, right? Over here at the top, no, we can let that go. But when it does its pullback into demand, that's when we want to pay attention to it. So check out DGEN. I've been checking out DGEN. And this is the time to buy it. This is the level to buy it if you want to buy it, right? You're in this demand zone, in this consolidation. I am expecting this consolidation to lead to another leg higher. All right, so yeah, I've been on DGEN, and if you want to buy it, it's time now in this demand zone. Same thing with Pepe, right? This is a trade that, I shared in the mastermind multiple times, but I also talked about it here on live stream, right? Pepe down here, literally given exact bottom entries every time. If we look at this, by the way, the blur trade also printing money, but anyways, Pepe over here shared on the 20th of November, yeah. And that was shared over here at the first low, as you can see, just here on the 20th of November. But yeah, it gets even better, right? This is essentially why you should consider joining the mastermind if you're not inside yet. You do get served on a silver platter. And then over here on the 27th, I literally just said, Pepe, if you aren't long, I would get long. Right over here on the 27th of November. And if you look at when that was, the 27th, it was right here. It was right here. All right, so this is the same pattern as DGEN, and we're out of the entry area now. You'll still make money if you buy it now, but you don't have the good entry. You don't have that technical, low risk reward entry, or optimal risk reward entry, I should say, right? Because it is up. It's already up 21%, 20% from those levels. All right. But yeah, referring back to DGEN, like this is the same pattern. I was getting asked when Pepe was pumping here, I said, wait to buy it. Don't FOMO into the green pump. But when you see it pull back and find a base consolidation inside of a rally-based rally demand zone, that's when you want to take your entry. It's easy to FOMO and buy tops, right? It's not easy to sit on your hands and wait for a technical entry to present itself, which is what I do. And there you go. Here's a 20% trade. And look, I don't think any of us own enough Pepe with where this thing's about to go in December. I don't think you guys understand the pump that's about to happen. It's going to melt your face. All right. So, yeah, Pepe, prepare for takeoff. Prepare for takeoff. It's going up and to the right. If you see it come back into this demand zone or down here towards the 4-hour 200 EMA, you know what to do. You got to pull the trigger and let it bang. All right. We're in a risk-on market. We are in a risk-on market, and this thing is going to continue to pump along with many other assets. Anyways, this is just one active trade. This isn't even a portfolio position of mine. I'm just trading this actively. And yeah, it's already up huge, but it's going to be insane. I have confidence in that. And anyways, DGEN, it's the same kind of situation with same pattern, same structure as Pepe right now. So DGEN's good. Hope that helps. Liberty Bell Rare Coins. Shout out to Ghost with the fire emojis. My man Ghost, good to see you. Ladradoodle, he says smash the like. Happy Sunday. Thank you, Ladradoodle. David W, what's up, David? Brian Wild. So this is a good comment here. He says, ugh, I feel like I'm missing out. Should I just buy the altcoins I like even though they are pumping? Again, going back to mindset here. It's really hard for me to answer a question like that. Someone who's been here during this entire bear market stretch. I've been doing these daily live streams essentially from early September, which if we're using the cubic chart as an example, but early September is over here, right? I've been here every single day basically saying like, All right, guys, like if you want to buy your stuff, like you should look into doing it now. I've been saying buy your coins before Ethereum goes above $3,500. Ethereum's at $3,700. So it's really hard for me to answer a question asking if you should buy the coins you like now when I've literally been here every single day telling you to get positioned before all this happens. All right? Should you buy now? That's totally up to you, man. Will you still, likely make money? Probably yes, right? Because again, price-wise, we're going a lot higher this cycle, right? Ethereum hasn't even broke 4,000 yet. So you'll probably be all right buying the coins you like now, even though they've already pumped. But you're not going to see, you should have proper expectations is what I'm trying to say, right? Because if the coin you like is already up 200% off of the lows, that would mean that a potential 100x, if it's up 200%, that's basically going to turn into a 25x if you buy it now, which is still a great return. But have your expectations in line. You're not going to be seeing 100x's if the coin is up 100% off of the bottom. So again, coming back to mindset, you need to be interested in buying the things when it's not easy and it's like depressing and everybody's getting angry because we're at the bottom. Now, me as a YouTuber, I don't like using the word influencer or KOL. I think that's bullshit. I'm just a person who makes videos, right? So anyways, I have a unique position, and also I do run a private group, the Crypto Empire Mastermind. You should check it out using the first link down below and apply while the Black Friday sale is still active. But I have a unique position where I can kind of get market sentiment from how people are talking to me. I kid you not, every single time at the bottom, I get some person who's super pissed off at me. Connor, the coins you told me to buy are down, some bullshit like that. Every single time somebody says that bullshit to me, it's the exact bottom. I swear. It happened recently with Cubic at the exact bottom, some dude coming at me. Guess what? We've pumped up massively. Instead of yelling at me, you should have been buying the bottom. So anyways, yeah. That's what I have to say about should you buy the coins now? Why are you only interested now after they've pumped 200%? Where were you the past 3 months? Again, you'll still probably be fine buying things now, but you're late, man. You're late. Anyways, hope that helps. Hope that helps, Brian. But I don't mean to be too hard on you. It was a good question that inspired me to say all of that. Same again, going back to Ski Mask Dog. I called this out over here at 13 million market cap. It goes to 500K. Look at it now, 108 million. I'm a bad guy though, right? I'm a bad guy. I'm the villain. I'm the villain because I made somebody. That's also what people say. I made them. I don't make you do anything. I'm here to make you make your own informed decisions. I just share with you what I think on the market. People, oh, he made me buy that. I didn't make you do shit. Anyways, he made us buy Ski Mask Dog and it went down 95%. Guess what? From that entry that I made you buy, again, I didn't make you do anything. Oh, guess what? Now you're up like 7x, even if you just bought the top over here when I called it. Smart people were even loading up at the lows. Just one example of many out here. Up 200x from the bottom. So yeah, that's what I have to think about, like buying the whole mindset thing of, oh my God, I'm missing out and stuff. Like, I understand if you're just joining crypto now and you like weren't paying any attention at all. But for the people that were like scared and stuff, never forget the lesson that you're seeing or experiencing right now. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and move on now. Matthew Black, he says, live stream on a Sunday. Got my eyes peeled for the next best opportunity. Let's go, Matthew. Good to have you here. And Bartland, what do you think about AI Fun? We already talked about AI Fun. And Big Wave Dave, he says, any thoughts on agent layer or OCADA? Big Wave Dave, no thoughts on those. I mean, there's a lot of these AI agent plays. So I actually haven't heard of these two. This one on Solana. And then agent layer. So I mean, yeah, these are just kind of the current rotation flavor of the month coins. All these AI agent coins, AI agent infrastructure coins. So they're pumping right now for sure. In terms of their individual, specs as projects, I really have no idea. I would have to look into those at another time. Big Wave Dave. Fiat Hater, what's going on, Fiat Hater? He says thoughts on DAI on Pulse Chain or PDAI stablecoin. I have no idea, Fiat Hater. I really am not up to date on the Pulse Chain ecosystem at all, so I have no idea. I have no thoughts on DAI on Pulse Chain. And Daniel Santiago asking about Caspa. So Kaz, let's go take a look at Caspa. Still holding a nice position in Caspa that I've been holding for over a year now. Again, I could have easily rotated out of it and sold, but I'm holding it for a reason because I think it's going to increase massively in value. Sticking with my own thesis again. But yeah, Caspa, so 1 year long plus range going back to last November, and it is approaching the range high again. So if you want to buy Caspa, I would say to do it before it breaks out of the range high. The range high at 20 cents. Right now you're at 17. But yeah, I mean, this is just a year-long kind of sideways range accumulation that is likely going to lead to a big breakout higher. There's really nothing too crazy to cover with Caspa other than the fact that it's approaching its range high at 20 cents and looking to make new all-time highs, and I do expect it to break out of this range very, very soon. All right. Yeah, hope that helps. Let's go ahead and move on. And let's see, Dav, he says, can someone tell us why everything exploded like this today? 2 words, Dav. Everything exploded like this today. 2 words. Bull market. This is what happens in a crypto bull market. And this is what I have been positioned for a long time. Now, if we look at some of these metrics, you can see Bitcoin dominance on the day is at 56%, and it is dropping at a very steady rate. So again, how long was I saying it's going to come up here into this level between 60% and 63.5%? All right, when the bear divergence presented itself, all right, when we got this triple drive top and the bearish divergence, when it presented itself, I said, all right, it's the top of Bitcoin dominance. Let me find this. I don't remember where I posted that. But anyways, I called the top. Surprise, surprise. Anyways, yeah, Bitcoin dominance dropping, falling off of a cliff. So this is why we're seeing altcoins pump very hard. We are seeing a rotation out of the majors like Bitcoin, like Solana, and into altcoins. Also, if we look at stablecoin dominance, it is dropping like a rock, which means we're seeing money rotate out of stablecoins and into altcoins, all leading to this pump we're experiencing right now. And if you look at the others chart, the others dominance chart, it has now broken out of this bottom range. Now, I was here again on these live streams during this stretch saying this is still in the range. So it's not too late to buy coins, but you're going to want to do it before the breakout. The breakout has happened now, guys. The breakout has happened for the others dominance chart. This is the percent of the crypto market cap outside of the top 10. Just a few weeks ago, November 14th, it was at 8.6%. Now it's up here at 11%. 3% is massive. 2% is massive and a gain in the others dominance. But guess what? It gets even better, right? The high from 2021 was 20%. It's going to make new highs, right? We're going to see some crazy numbers for altcoins. It's happening right now. So this is why the altcoin pump is exploding. It's been brewing for a long time. Right, these parabolic charts, these parabolic moves, they do require months of accumulation when it's slow and boring and the market is doing nothing. But ironically enough, during these periods of time when the price is down and everything is slow and it's boring and people are wondering if their coin is ever going to recover, these are literally always the best times to buy things. right? Not when everything is green and everyone's happy and, you know, everything is pumping. The best time to buy things are when you don't think you should buy it, because it's just like depressing and it just feels messed up. It's like, oh my God, this thing looks so dead. Guess what? That's when you should be loading up and accumulating. So anyways, yeah, this is why the market is pumping today. It's been brewing for a long, long time. This has been setting up for a long, long time. Anyways, Top Legend, he says, Blub, don't miss out on the best meme coin on Sui. So Blub the fish is, yes, it is a meme coin on Sui. And this is another one that I included in this video 3 weeks ago, right? The top meme coins on Sui. And it just so happened that I happened to record the video at this local bottom at a 20 million market cap before it went up 300% to 80 million. Just a random coincidence that I just decided to make the video down here at the bottom. Super random, right? It's must have gotten like lucky or something. Anyways, yeah, Blub is, it's one of my, I think it's one of the better memes on Sui. I do agree with you there, Top Legend. I think it is one of the better memes on Sui. And remember the direct correlation between Sui and the Sui meme coins. When the Sui coin itself pumps, that's when you're going to see the breakouts on the memes. And Sui's just been in this consolidation in all-time highs. So when Sui does decide to pump further, right, that is when you're going to see the meme coins on Sui go ahead and start to explode further as well. Shout out to Stacy Lewis. Says, hi Connor, what's going on, Stacy? Hope you're doing good. We got Junio Costa in here, always talking about the coins he likes. He says, Brett, Turbo, Punky, Moodang, Ski, Peanut, Hoppy, return 30x easy. Mark my word, do your own research. Yeah, there's some good tickers in there for sure. Junio, Brett, Punky, Ski, Turbo is good. I mean, even Peanut the squirrel. This is kind of looking interesting right now for Peanut. I mean, the chart's ridiculous. I do doubt it comes down into this demand zone that formed in early November. I don't think it's going to come back down to like a 500 million market cap. This thing's at a $1.2 billion valuation. Peanut the squirrel. Binance basically bought this thing up, as well as a lot of DGENs. But nonetheless, yeah, Peanut is looking, I mean, it's ridiculous. It's at a $1.2 billion market cap. But I mean, it's looking enticing here. I think this is just a pretty basic setup of a support resistance flip, or we can call it an accumulation lake, really, right? Because we have our support level. Prices drop below our support level, and it's forming the beautiful rounded bottom that we look for in our accumulation lakes. This is a crypto empire coin term, the accumulation lake, came up with by yours truly, myself. But anyways, it's just a basic kind of chart pattern we look to recognize. It does work better on the higher time frames. But yeah, this is an accumulation lake on Peanut, and I do think this will result in a breakout higher. All right, so that's a trade opportunity. And then Brett broke out of that bull flag. I don't know how many times I was here on live, but I know I said it multiple times that if you want to buy Brett, you should do it before it breaks out of the bull flag. It has broken out of the bull flag. So again, you'll probably be fine if you chase the price now and buy it, but you're not getting a great entry like you had a few days ago when the price was still in the bull flag. It's scary. It's scary. When I take a fresh look at something and I see it for the first time, like my gut instinct on a chart, I've learned that I just need to kind of stick with that because it is the most reliable indicator or edge that I have personally. After spending almost 10 years, I mean, really, I've been trading for like 7 years, soon to be 8. But after spending like the last 7 years of my life just trading, studying charts, consumed by this stuff, my best asset is just kind of my gut instinct at this point. And when I look at something fresh, when I look at a chart fresh. So anyways, I'm not right 100% of the time, but yeah, I mean, results are speaking for themselves in real time at the moment. But yeah, Junio, some good tickers there. Peanut, we went over that. It looks pretty good. We got Bob's my uncle. He says, let's go. What is going on, Bob's my uncle? What's up, my friend? Says he was about to buy AI Fun at 0.015, but didn't pull the trigger. Damn. It's all good, Bob. You will not catch every pump. There's no way you're going to catch every pump, but you don't have to catch every pump to reach your personal goals. All right. You should have your goals mapped out and clear. So this way you don't end up drifting like a piece of driftwood in the ocean, just getting carried by the current in whichever direction, because it's going to get even crazier this cycle, and there's going to be new coins that launch and pump, and it's going to be easy to deviate away from your goals and get caught up in other things. Remember why you started this in the first place. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. Focus on your own situation. But anyways, Bob, don't get too caught up because you missed one. There's going to be more opportunities. There always is. So just get ready for the next one. And in the meantime, hopefully that your other coins you're holding are making you money. It should be, at least, because everything is pumping right now. Shout out to Brandon Willis. He says, looking good, Connor. Base season is loading. Appreciate you, Brandon. Thank you. We got Declan saying smash the like. What's up, Declan? And yeah, by the way, good call, Jay Silvadala. We got 60,000 subscribers, guys. 60,000. That's a huge number. And I appreciate all of your guys' support getting me to that number. But the job ain't finished. The job is actually far from finished. All right, so continue to share the streams with your friends and your family. Let them know. Tell them to subscribe to Crypto Empire. I appreciate it a ton. Like the stream right now if you haven't liked the stream. One like goes a very long way to help this get spread more into the algorithm. And yeah, thank you. Seriously, thank you for subscribing to the channel and for supporting me, getting me to 60K subs. But the job ain't finished. We got a lot of work to do. So the journey continues, basically. Let's see. Brandon says Boda seems to be picking up steam. Finally looks like the bottom is in. Let's check up on Boda. It's been a while. Yeah, so it's looking pretty good. I mean, it's definitely taken a long time in this consolidation, but just notice how it essentially has not it's held a higher floor is what I'm trying to say, right? It was down here, bottomed out, nice pump. Now it's in this range, and this is a good accumulation pattern, right? It's holding the range lows over here. We want to see this breakout now. So yeah, Brandon, I agree with you. It does look like the bottom is in, and very healthy consolidation. I like how it's holding support. I mean, send it. It looks good. Let's see. She says, my right hand is itching. So that means good, prosperous things, and it's time to give to God what belongs to God. Yeah, amen. And let's see. Jonathan, Sender on Solana, great community, 3K holders, new listing soon. Never heard of Sendor on Solana. So again, I never recommend to buy pump charts like this, even though it's only 8 million market cap. I would still say wait for the first 60 to 80% retracement. This was 50%. At some point, this probably will have some kind of retracement, find a base, and then look for the next leg. But I never recommend to chase after things. Could it keep on going? Sure, it could, but that's not my edge. Damn, guys, we got a really, really jam-packed live stream right now and a lot of stuff here in the live chat. I wish I could get through everything. I wish I could get through all these questions. But, I mean, there's just so much here. Literally just so much here. Anyways, let's just cover some stuff that I have already. So this is a funny drawing here from Bull Leonidas, a comic caricature, or however you say it. So this guy over here sitting on his pile of money saying, I think the cycle might be over. And then you got the guy with the glowing eyes and $1 in his hand saying, we're so early. And it is a funny comic, right? Because, I mean, look, the market's going crazy at the moment. And if anyone was positioned from the lows, right, I mean, you would have caught in a lot of multiples, you know, if not 20x's, 50x's, in some cases 100x's. However, at this moment in time, I do believe like this is the true bull market and we're not going to reject and go sideways. I do believe this is the start of the parabolic mania phase of the cycle. All right, so again, we're late time-wise. Like this is the beginning of the end, basically. But yeah, in terms of price, there's more upside. But you know, when February, March rolls around, listen to what I'm saying, because that opinion likely will change. Now looking at this tweet here from this guy Node, and this is again relevant. And he says he has two options for this cycle. He can do nothing and he can 2x his portfolio, or he can do a lot of things. He can lose sleep. He can increase anxiety, stress, make money, lose money, constantly get plugged into Twitter and Telegram, and 2.3x his portfolio. And he says he's probably going to go with option number 2. So there's a lot of lessons here. Essentially, what he's saying is that sometimes less is indeed more. All right, look at this guy again. Right, he wanted to go and chase after all this shiny stuff, and he ended up getting wrecked for it. You know, you can have the illusion of action and think you need to do all these things, but honestly, if you're positioned in the right coins, you just need to sit on your hands right now and let the market play out. I do think it's a good idea to be plugged in and have active strategies and trade actively and look for the current narrative, the current meta, and you know, trade around that. There's a lot of money to be made there, but for the most part, you should have a core portfolio established that just requires you to sit on your hands and sell at the correct time. So don't get enticed by the illusion of action and think you need to constantly chase after the shiny object. Moving on. This is funny from StatStart. He says the portfolio is doing too well lately, and he's feeling an airstrike in the Middle East coming to ruin it. And again, right, every time the market has essentially tried to break out, altcoins have tried to break out over the past few years, we've just been rejected, right, and back range bound, revisit lower prices. However, the tide is actually shifting here, and I do actually expect the real parabolic mania phase of the cycle to happen like right now leading into the end of the year. So again, we've been conditioned to basically just expect the pump to die out and a rejection to happen. Here's Tau, for example, which is approaching its all-time high supply zone, right? We've just been so conditioned to expect, all right, it's coming up here, probably going to fail and go back down here. But no, I do think that the momentum is actually fully shifted, and we're actually going to break out here and start to really rip into price discovery. So again, stick with your own thesis. I think that will lead to the best results. And if not, well, then we're holding the wrong coins. We got a super chat from Eric A. My man Eric A. What's up? He says, great video on base meme coins. More likely to 2x from here, XRP or Aptos? Well, Eric, thank you for the support. I appreciate that. So the more coin likely to 2x from here, XRP or Aptos, it's going to be an easy answer for me. It's going to be Aptos over XRP right now. Again, both are going up, but XRP is here. This is the weekly chart. Now, maybe this is going to put in the 2017 style run where it just keeps on going forever all year long. But yeah, I mean, buying a weekly chart like this doesn't really make a lot of sense. Even though, again, I think you'll be all right. But on the other hand, if we look at something like Aptos, which I actually happen to be actively long in, this is another one of my active positions right now. If we look at something like Aptos, I do think it is a better buy right now than XRP. All right, entry was down here at like $11.30 around. It's at $13.30 right now. So, I mean, a decent gain. However, it hasn't really broken out yet. So I would expect Aptos to go to like $20 or so before XRP goes to like $5. Because remember the market cap of this coin. XRP's market cap is 130 billion. You know, will it go to 260 billion? You know, maybe it will. But I would rather buy something like Aptos, which is why I'm actively long Aptos. Where is this thing? Here we go, number 29. I would rather buy something like Aptos at a $7 billion valuation with the expectation it's going to go to 14 billion than buying XRP at 130 billion valuation expecting it to go to 260 billion. So yeah, Eric, I'm going to have to go with Aptos there. Let's see. CCS, he says, what about ticker Bitcoin? And Crypto Krill, congrats on 60K. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Thoughts on ticker Bitcoin? Let's go take a look at ticker Bitcoin. So this is one of Murad's meme coins. And looking at the chart, let's go to the price chart here. There we go. There's our drawings. So looking at the chart of ticker Bitcoin, it essentially has broken out of the bull flag. I don't want text. It's broken out of the bull flag. And it retested the breakout, and it's kind of just in this consolidation. Thesis hasn't changed. I expect this to lead to a monster rally. That's ticker Bitcoin, and it's not the worst entry right now by any means. I think you'll be able to do pretty good getting an entry on ticker Bitcoin from current price. But guys, give me like 1 minute. I'll be right back. All right, lads, appreciate your patience with that brief hiatus. We are back in the captain's seat, and let's go ahead and proceed with our live stream. Let's see, Danish says, you mad, bro? I mean, not really mad. I'm just disappointed in a lot of people, I guess. asking me if they should buy when something's up like 200% off of the bottom, when I made it clear it was a good level to buy stuff at the bottom. It's just like, for my mental capacity, should I buy this now? It's up 200%. It's like, damn, like, where were you? Where were you at the bottom when I was calling the bottom? It's just a little frustrating on my end, but no, I'm not really mad. I'm just trying to prove a point and a lesson, so hopefully everybody can learn from it. Let's see. Armando says fortune favors the bold. Absolutely. Let's see. Stacy says he wants you to be positioned into a coin before it makes the move. Exactly. Indeed. Bob Hawk says, great show, Connor. You're helping us kill it lately. No worries, Bob. I'm glad you are killing it. GT, I'm sorry. Who are you? I've been here 5 years. Your channel is new to me. Every day my ass. I think you may have been dropped on your head as a child, GT. Good luck in life. Because I've been here, dog. Let's see. Jonathan says he got into Ski Mask at 10 million. Good to hear that, Jonathan. Thoughts on Brett? We already covered that. Thoughts on XRP? Thoughts on XRP? A lot of questions about XRP. Thoughts on XRP? Again, don't chase. Market cap is 130 billion. I think you're going to be a lot better off buying things that are in, positioned at lower market cap levels. A lot of based Yoda fam in here. Dre says, just like the old turkey said. Good call, Dre. The old turkey from Reminiscences of a Stock Operator. Probably the best book written on the financial markets ever, especially when it comes to mindset around psychology of the investing and trading game. But remember the old turkey. It's a bull market, and it's a bull market. So always go back to the old turkey in times like this. Those who know what I'm talking about understand the lesson. We got Man with a Plan in the building as well. What's up, Man with a Plan? Always a pleasure to have you here in the live chat. He says, shout out to all the Giga Chads and ladies here. Smash that like. And Giga is actually making a bit of a comeback. So Giga basically came down to its lows over here at a $360 million market cap. And this was after some big sell-offs where the largest holders apparently got hacked or whatever, and their coins were sold. I mean, believe it or not, doesn't matter. The coins got sold. That's all you have to know. But it has put in a pretty nice recovery. And it's currently undergoing a bit of a pullback after a nice rally off at the bottom. So a lot of the Murad meme coins have lost steam, but they're in this consolidation now that's looking like it wants to break out higher again. Here's SPX. This is Murad's top pick, right? It's just kind of in this long kind of range consolidation now. So being that it is a bull market and we do have this W double bottom structure over here, I would expect these consolidations to lead to breakouts higher. So I think you'll be all right holding these Murad coins, but there has been a large rotation out of them into other sectors of the market at the moment. Will they hit Murad's targets? Will this go to 100 billion market cap? I'm going to say no, they won't, but I think they will increase in value from here still. Could I say what the hot pick is right now? Well, obviously these AI agent coins are, hot picks. Let's see. Luna has, looks like some of them are pulling back. Virtual was also down in the top 100. I mean, these have all kind of went parabolic, so I wouldn't necessarily say that they're the correct pick now when you're going to be early. It's just much easier when you're positioned into things already and then your coins end up pumping. But anyways, we went over this DGEN setup, and look, DGEN isn't going to give you 100x. There's no way it'll give you a 100x, but I think it's going to give you gains, and I think it's a great entry currently here in this demand zone. But yeah, I would consider joining the mastermind if you want like moves I'm making ASAP right now. First link in the video description down below. What's my Caspa prediction? It's always been $2 to $3, and I mean I'm not gonna change up. I'm gonna say $2 to $3 still. That's what I've been saying for like a year straight. Look at the Stratos chart. So this is a wonky looking chart. Let's go look at this on Deck Screener. All right, so this is the Stratos weekly chart, and we got CR Life. I like your profile picture of the Tau logo. But yeah, Stratos right now is, I mean, it looks very, very bullish. Its March high of this year was up here at $1.82. It's currently trading at 76 cents. All right, this went down massively, and it kind of like formed a bit of an accumulation lake down here, and it's broken out of it. So again, you're not early by any means buying this chart now. You're not buying the bottom down here, but I think you'll be all right if you want to buy something like this to see it have a run. So yeah, it doesn't look horrible by any means. It actually looks pretty bullish with this nice breakout happening. And the reclaim of this level at 75 cents is a major, major reclaim that just tells us that the bulls are back in control, and you want to see it rally hard and hold 75 cents as support. Sendor on Solana might be good to jump in. Great community. Let's see what's going on with Sendor. I think we already looked at this, right? Did I already pull this up? Yeah, I did. I did pull that up. We already looked at that. Neon says we are just getting started, bruv. Yes, we are. Yes, sir. Neon, XLM was hot pick. Let's see you get a gem entry. XLM, well, 43 cents was the entry the other day. It's at 50 now, 55. Yeah, I mean, the entry was over here at 43 cents. Notice how I said that before even looking at the chart, because I just been paying attention to these things. You know, now you're back at resistance, essentially looking to break out. So is it a good idea to jump in now? I mean, probably it does break out higher, but you do want to buy things at value levels. And the value level for XLM, you know, it's down here in the low 40-cent prices. So have your eyes on this. If you do see a move back down here to the low 40-cent prices, that's going to be your gem entry. Right here at 55 cents, it's not like the worst thing. I mean, it is buying the highest prices in like many years. Right, the last time XLM was up here was 2021, which was like 3 years ago. So yeah, I mean, you're buying something at the highest price in 3 years right now at this huge all-time high resistance, essentially. So if you want to get an entry, you could top blast, or you could wait for a potential move down here into the low 40-cent prices to get your entry for the breakout. That's what I would do and suggest if you want to trade XLM. Let's see. Dre says 100K subs incoming. Let's go, Dre. We will be there. We will be there shortly, I believe it. Paul Love says, congrats on the 60K. Your alpha is the best. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate that, man. Rinum19, my man Rinum, always here showing support. He says, you think TARS is roughly a 10x only from here? No, it definitely has the potential to go higher than a 10x from here. This market cap, again, this is incorrect. It is lower. Let's go to crypto rank and see what crypto rank is saying. I believe the correct market cap is there. So according to crypto rank, showing the same thing. 163 million. I don't know. I do believe it's lower. But anyways, all these AI coins, they, for example, something like Cubic, I think it will go much higher than a 10x. Sorry, here's what I'm looking for. So all these AI coins, like they're just starting their rallies off of their bottoms. And look, we saw coins like Cubic went 30x off of the bottom, Tau went over 20x. I mean, coins like AGC and even scam coins like OPSEC, right? They went hundreds of X's when they were released. So these AI coins, I would expect off of their kind of bottoms at these prices in like September, October, I would expect 20X's, I would expect 30X's, 50X's, in some cases 100X's on them. All right, so TAR's down here, 10 cents. So a 10X from here would be $3.70. And keep in mind, it is also up almost 4X off of the lows. So yeah, I mean, a 10X from these prices would be a 40X from 10 cents. That is a reasonable expectation. Could it go higher? Could it go 80X, 100X? Certainly it can, which is why I think it's a good idea to have a moon bag. But yeah, something like TAR's at 10X from here. I want to know the correct market cap before I really kind of give a confident answer on this, because that's going to help a lot, knowing the exact market cap. If it is 163 million, or if it is sub 100 million, that makes a huge difference. But anyways, back to what I was saying. You know, a 40X is very good, and it can certainly go higher. So a 40X from 10 cents is $4. The 10X from current price is $3.70, right? So that's why having good entries is just so crucial when you're kind of trying to forecast your multiples on specific altcoins. Having good entries is so crucial if you want to catch those 100X's, 50X's, whatever. But anyways, TARS is roughly a 10X only. I mean, I think a 10X from here is a very, very good trade if anyone was getting in down here at like 12, 10, 11 cents. Yes, I would definitely keep a moon bag in case it goes higher than a 10X from here. But I mean, listen, that's a 40X that a lot of people will have. A lot of people will have that unrealized 40X gain. But anyways, that's why you want to have a healthy profit-taking schedule and scale out. And Tugin Ha, he says, what about Say? So again, Sui, Say, and Aptos are all in that kind of same category of new layer 1 coins. And Say is now in a consolidation after a big breakout. All right, this consolidation here. So if we're going to treat this breakout as the real kind of bull market breakout, which I think we should be doing, well, we want to look to get into Say if that's something we want to do in this consolidation. And that would essentially mean we want to try and get into it at the range low, which is around 59 cents. All right, so I would be looking for a move on Say down to sub 60 cents if I wanted an entry in this thing. But yeah, Say, Aptos, I think they're going to have a catch-up trade to Sui soon. I'm personally long Aptos, along with a few other alts. I mean, another one, Blur. You know, calling this over here at 30 cents, saying set your limit orders at 28 cents. And you know, now you're at 40 cents. Which chart was I using? Here we go, right? Another 30% gain here in just a few days. Guys, if you want these trades, if you want to know the moves I'm making all the time, if you want to be able to ask me questions outside of live stream, join the Crypto Empire Mastermind. You can go to cryptoempiremastermind.com. I'll show you right now. Click on the first link in the video description down below, and it will take you to this website. You hit on apply now, and look, the Black Friday sale will be ending on Tuesday, December 3rd. Okay, so you just have a few days left now if you want to get in before the price does increase. So I would suggest you get your application in before Tuesday, December 3rd. Let's go ahead and carry on. Bartland says AI fun. Yes, we have looked at AI fun already this live stream, Bartman. And it is up like 15x or so off of that bottom. Pretty nasty pump. Beautiful thing. Revolution Sports, he says, what do you think of Murad's coins, Giga, Apu, Bitcoin, and Bobo? So I don't think Bobo is one of Murad's coins, but I know Giga, Apu, and Bitcoin are. I think they're pretty decent. Out of those four you shared, I am most bullish on Bobo actually, and ticker Bitcoin. And speaking of Bobo, because you bring it up, this is a meme coin I have a pretty sizable position in. I'm just sitting on my hands. All right, I've made multiple videos on Bobo throughout the past few months. And right now it's an $85 million market cap. Again, the idea for Bobo is Bobo billions. So I'm expecting this to go to billions of dollars in market cap. And it's one of those coins where I kind of like feel safe in a way. I feel comfy having my money in Bobo. Could it rug pull tomorrow? Sure it could. It's a meme coin. They all can. But I just highly doubt that would happen to something like Bobo. Right, with such a long-standing organic growth over the years now. So yeah, Bobo sub 100 million market cap is, pretty good entry in my opinion. And the same thing with ticker Bitcoin right now. We already talked about it, but we'll look at it again. It essentially has put in this bull flag and broken out, retested it. Now we're just in this consolidation. All right, so these coins don't have interest at the moment. And again, the idea is to buy into things before people are interested in them. AI Fun as a recent example. Everyone's interested now. But over here at 2 million market cap, when nobody was really too interested, that was the time to buy. So yeah, I see opportunity with coins like Bobo and Bitcoin. Even Giga, I can see going to billions. It is a pretty big cult. Here it is, Giga. So yeah, I think Murad curated a pretty solid list of meme coins that are likely to do well. Adnan Sitan, he says, where can I trade these, please? I opened a Coinbase account and wallet, but can't find most of them there. It says no record found. So you're going to have to learn some skills. And I would get a Palau ID so you can use centralized exchanges. And learn how to get your money off of Coinbase into a DeFi wallet. Coinbase wallet would work. Learn how to use Uniswap. Learn how to use Telegram bots. Right? Learn how to use all of the available tools, exchanges, and you'll have no issue buying anything. Again, I have made like tutorial videos on like all of this stuff. So check out the channel. You can use the search function and you should be able to find what you're looking for. So I hope that helps, man. But again, it's going to require you to learn some new things here, which if you guys watch this video, pretty important video, how to become a crypto millionaire, the 3 secrets. I made it very clear. One thing that's going to be crucial for your success this cycle is being able to navigate the crypto landscape, knowing how to use the different exchanges, knowing how to use decentralized exchanges, knowing how to use all these different wallets, which ones to use, right? This is all prerequisite information, in my opinion, or prerequisite skills. So if you're just joining crypto now and you don't know how to do this stuff, get on it as soon as possible. Learn it as soon as possible, right? There's ways around all the exchange blocks and everything. There's ways around it all. So, and it's nothing like it's not illegal or anything. It's perfectly legal and fine, right? To use something like Bing X or whatever. So just figure out, get a Palau ID and you know, get on these exchanges if that's where you want to buy coins. Let's see. Haroon says Project 89. When is the right time to buy? So this is an AI agent coin. I think Bonk Guy has been a recent supporter of this coin, Project 89, and I think he caused this pump that has now sold off. So what is the right time to buy this coin? When is it? Well, I would say it's going to be from around 4 cents down to 2 cents in this green box. If you want to buy this coin, this appears to be the value area here between 4 cents and 2 cents. So this is where I would look to acquire it for the run up. Superior Swords, he says, where does this massive rise in XRP signal us to where we are in the cycle? And it's exactly where I have been saying we are. We're in the latter stages of the cycle. Time-wise, we are approaching the end. Bitcoin's been going up for 2 years straight from November 2022. So yeah, I mean, we're in the very latter stages of the cycle. Price-wise, we're not super early anymore. Obviously, XRP's at $2.30. Altcoins are all up like at least 200, 300% off of their bottoms. The bullish ones are. So price-wise, we're no longer early, and you know we're kind of, we're pretty late in the cycle. Pretty late, but that doesn't mean it's over. I think it's going to go on a few months in this mania phase, and then it'll be over. But we will see. Nonetheless, we will see. We got Gene saying a big shout out to Connor. He's here to take off with Crypto Empire. Thank you, Gene. I appreciate that. Cricket Critic, name one meme coin that's your favorite. I just went over one. Bobo. Bobo's high up on my list in terms of conviction and coins I think are going to do really good. Bobo the Bear is up there. NPC too. Got a bag of NPC as well as a bag of Bobo. So yeah, some good ones there. We got a funny comment from, I just lost it in the chat. Who said that? Tuginha. That's a funny joke there, Tuginha. Jonathan says Doge is still at the bottom. Buy Dogecoin. Another one I'm gonna have to disagree with you. With this is not at the bottom. However, it is not yet in price discovery. Now let's pull up the fib, and so the 1618 fib extension is at $1.85. And the 2618 is at $2.50. I expect Dogecoin to put in its top between these two levels. I would say somewhere around $2 for Doge, utilizing these FIB extensions. So you're definitely not at the bottom at 5 cents. You're at 45 cents. So basically, if my target gets hit here, it would be a 329% gain. And then there is the other Doge, which is the Department of Government Efficiency. And this one, 313 million market cap. This one is a beta play to the real Dogecoin, but this is a Trump inauguration play with Elon leading the Department of Government Efficiency when Trump gets in the White House in January. So, this is an Elon meme, Trump meme in a sense too. So again, if Dogecoin goes to like $2, this one can go pretty high. Probably billions in market cap. Let's see. Gore Warga says instant like for that comeback. Hey, man. I mean, you want to come at me. That's cool. But I'm not going to back down. Let's see. MC Evans. How about Blast Token? So the Blast Token. Well, it has broken out pretty convincingly off of this bottom kind of chart formation down here. However, you are at this pretty important level. This is the low from July 5th. Notice the wick that the chart printed here. All right, so, that kind of tells us it's a pretty important level. Also, you have a second touch as resistance, or pretty close to it. That's 1.2 cent level. This was the high in August. It was really the high of this entire accumulation. So you are looking to break out of this kind of massive bottom accumulation zone on the Blast token. It is up, almost 100% from the bottom. However, something like this has the potential to go into price discovery. The high of this thing is at 2.5 cents. You're at 1.2 now. So you have 100% gain just to the listing candle high, 100%. What we can also utilize is fibs. And if we take a fib from the high down to the low here, we got some levels here on the chart. And we'll mark out the 61.8s like so. So yeah, the Blast token this is a coin to basically long now. If you're gonna long it, this thing's gonna break out of its bear market accumulation. 100% to the first target, I would say, and then you have 185%, you have 327%, and then you have 472% to this higher target at just above 7 cents. So the Blast token is looking bullish, very, very bullish. You also have on the 4-hour time frame just some kind of basic stuff here. You got a little symmetrical pennant forming. You can put some trend lines here on the chart, and you can kind of see this pennant formation. So yes, I expect Blast to break this level and head up here to the listing candle high at 2.5 cents. Blast is a play right now. It's going to go up. It's not going to give you like the best gains like a low cap, for example, would, a low cap meme coin. But I think it's a pretty clean trade setup to the long side right now. And if Blast explodes, you have to wonder if some Blast ecosystem coins are going to explode. The number one Blast ecosystem coin in my mind is going to be Andy on Blast. But this thing just keeps on getting hammered. However, this is what bottoms do look like, right? This is what bottoms look like. It's either going to die out and do nothing, or this is the bottom for Andy on Blast. And if the Blast coin itself explodes right now, Well, I would expect Andy on Blast to bare minimum, like come back up here. Come back up here to this previous support resistance flip level at 20 cents. And, you know, from current price, this is a gain of around 5x. So Blast looks good. And if Blast breaks out like I say it's going to, you know, have your eyes on some of these ecosystem coins within Blast, some memes. Andy is one of the bigger ones, relevant, more popular ones. And it's pumped massively in the past. The first time I called Andy, it was, I believe it was over here. I mean, I think it might have been March. It might have been actually, I think it was here actually. So yeah, I mean, it's basically at like the same price I originally called it at the beginning of the year. So again, it's either going to go to 0 or this is the bottom and it's going to pump like minimum 5x, probably higher. So your call if you want to take the trade or you know, try and go for that gain, but I'm seeing a pretty clean setup there, personally speaking. Destiny Focus says, do you think Ski Mask can get a pullback anytime soon? Well, it just keeps on going and going and going. The pullback was over here. Coincidentally, again, just a coincidence at the time when I made this video, released it 5 days ago. Just a random coincidence that was released like over here. And then it ends up, you know, up here. Super random stuff. Just a coincidence, I guess. But is it going to pull back now? Like, I mean, this thing is like reaching terminal escape velocity. It's in a complete straight up line parabola. So is it going to pull back? I really can't say. This was your pullback over here at like 20, 30 million market cap. It's at 115 now. I would say don't chase it. Right, you're chasing if you're buying now. You are chasing. But is it going to pull back? I really cannot say. Sergey, thoughts on Kendu Inu on base? Let's go look at Kendu on base. I'm still bullish on this coin. It hasn't been performing though. Here we go. Kendu Inu on base. So 1.9 mil market cap. Again, still bullish on it despite its, you know, not performing right now. Definitely wouldn't be the first time that a coin might take a while to perform. Look at Ski Mask Dog, for example. Took 8 months, but who's laughing now? But if we look at this coin, Kendu Inu on base, this is about as clean as it gets when it comes to a falling wedge pattern. Look, it's a $2 million meme coin. So TA might not be the most reliable and accurate thing. However, I don't think my eyes are playing tricks on me here. This is a pretty bullish looking chart. Falling wedge down here. Market structure is shifting from this downtrend to more of a sideways. Candlesticks are looking different, more like accumulation now. So I like Kendu on base, and I think it's going to perform and pump. There's my answer. I'm bullish. I'm still holding. Here's the Kendu on ETH. So yeah, I mean, this thing, look, I'm very, very pleased with the returns I've seen on this coin already. You know, if you guys are aware, we called this inside of the mastermind over here in the beginning of March at a $3.8 million market cap. It did go as high as 280 million. All right. So, I mean, this was like an 80x from the when I called it to the high. And myself, as well as many people in the mastermind, printed. Like, we printed on this. But at this point in time, it's struggling hard. and the team has turned into a bunch of clowns, which is why I've said I'm more bullish on the Kendu on base than the Kendu on ETH. If anyone needed a reminder about that. But yeah, that's the Kendu situation. Sky X, he says, thoughts on Near Protocol. So Near Protocol, look, it's listed as an AI coin, but to be honest with you, it's not necessarily like a true AI coin. I mean, it has some facets of AI for sure. But anyways, is it a bullish asset that I expect to increase in value more? Yes, absolutely. Is it my first pick for like a coin to buy and hold for this cycle? No, absolutely not. I mean, my biggest two positions personally, they are AI coins. One of them's Tau and the other one is Cubic. I really don't have too much interest in Near Protocol. However, like I said, it's a bullish asset and it will go up. And you haven't even made new highs for the year yet. This is still trading below the March highs. Like all AI coins, Tau, Render, Akash, FET, right? They all haven't broken their March highs just yet. So something like Near, it's still actually a good buy. Because again, I see this going and making new all-time highs past where it was last cycle. Or at the very least visiting the $20 level. So yeah, general thoughts on Near. Bullish, but definitely not my first pick at all. We got a super chat from Fast Easy Cash 8835. He says, hey, ho on Solana. Team is based. About to send it. The team is based. Interesting. And also, sorry, we missed a super chat from KKKPPP. What a name. He says, what do you think about ENA? We'll get to this guy's first because it came in first. My thoughts about ENA. Wow, what a chart. Okay, so thoughts on ENA. Listed over here, pumped to 150, sold off down here to 19 cents. Very, very clean inverse head and shoulders kind of bottom formation. And I mean, the opportunity to buy this at low prices is gone. But now you're just looking for the new all-time high breakout. So look, for ENA, your targets are going to be the all-time high at 150. And then your fib extensions like 230, 360, 285, etc., etc. However, the opportunity to buy it at the bottom is gone. So your next best bet would be, if anything, a pullback towards the daily 200 EMA, which is at 55 cents right now. So if you see a pullback to like 55, 60 cents, that's where you should be an interested buyer, if anything. And yeah, you're looking to ride this up to the breakout into price discovery. Just a technical look at ENA. Hope that helps. Let's see. Fast Easy Cash. Ho on Solana. So Christmas meme. Extremely high risk. This would be a total gamble. And I mean, it's a Solana meme coin, so I really have zero expectation for it. It could go 100x or it could rug pull in a minute. So, I mean, good luck to anyone holding this. I hope it does really well. But this is a very high risk thing that, you know, I don't necessarily suggest anybody out there to buy. Personally speaking, just being real with you. This thing could rug pull tomorrow. It could rug pull a minute after me talking about it, so I wouldn't touch it. But hey, maybe it pumps. I have no idea. And we got Jazzy, my man Jazzy, with the $2.79 super chat. He says, "Good to see you, legend. Thoughts on INSP, please." INSP. All right. So there's your key level to reclaim. Daily 200 EMAs right there as well. So Jazzy, what you're looking for, I'd rather go with this. You're looking for let's put a straight line. You're looking for like these levels over here at around 3.4 cents, 3 cents. You know, you're looking for this support level to hold, this trend line as well. You don't want to see a breakdown, even though there is actually an untapped level just here at 2.9 to 2.2 cents. So if we get a crazy sell-off, Jazzy, this is your demand zone. This is your entry, like your value entry from 2.9 down to 2.2. However, it is looking pretty good. It looks like it wants to break out of this long kind of bottom accumulation. And you're not at the resistance right now. You're just below the resistance. So yeah, you want to see these levels hold, and you want to see INSP come up here and break this daily 200 EMA and the 6.5 cent level and pump back up to like at least 20 cents, 30, 40 cents. It's looking good. It's shaping up for the big breakout. If you do see it drop down here into demand, that's a great entry. So watch out for that if given. But you're simply looking for the break of 6.5 cents. This dude Neon says, dump call on Blast. Blast got rejected. Where do you see an entry? Blast to the moon. Funny comments in the live chat. Let me look at it again. 12 hour. So here's your demand zone. All right, so you see it come into this demand zone from 1.1 to 1 cent. That's where you should buy it if you're going to trade it. Anyways, Random19, he says that he's still holding his conviction on Tectum. As am I, Random. As am I. Still holding Tectum. And we are back above $10 on TET. All right, so look at the chart, and we are looking for a major daily 200 EMA breakout on Tectum right now. So I personally see TET doing, I mean, minimum, I think this goes to $100, like bearish scenario, minimum. All right, so let's make it loud and clear. This is not financial advice, but if you're going to buy Tectum, don't ask if it's a good buy when it's trading back up here at $20 or $40. It's a good buy below the daily 200 EMA, which is at $10.44. I have conviction in this coin. I actually think it's going to do quite well here. I wouldn't hold it otherwise. And one more time for the people who didn't hear me, if you want a good price on this thing, you want it below the daily 200 EMA, and that's basically at current price right now. So I won't answer any questions in the future at $28 or whatever. People are saying, is it a good buy? I will tell you to refer back to this exact moment in this exact live stream. Do you think CRV and TAI will keep moving up? I do. USJ Corp BR is asking about Bonk. So Bonk, Floki, Pepe. Whiff is the kind of the biggest underperformer right now out of that group. But yeah, Bonk is primed to keep on going up. Just remember, guys, we're going to refer back to this video right here. Meme coin number one for this video is going to be meme coin number one. I know what you might be thinking, Connor. This is to the Solana 1.6 bill market cap in that video. Well, it's like 4 bill now. 3.4 bill. You know, still a 100% increase on a huge market cap coin. So let's not forget, in case anybody out there did forget, who was here pre-breakout on Bonk. Now, again, getting into Bonk now, it's already up 100% from these levels, from the daily 200 EMA. It has started its massive parabolic ascent. So you're definitely not early anymore. However, is there still upside here? Yes, there is definitely still upside on Bonk. Now, on the 12-hour, we're going to isolate this level. And this is going to be our demand zone that we should be interested buyers in. Okay, so Bonk in this green level is good, with the expectation it breaks out higher from here. Okay. Anyways, guys, one last time. First link in the video description down below. I'll show you in this video. It says apply to the Crypto Empire Mastermind. If you click on that link, it's going to take you to cryptoempiremastermind.com. You can check out, I recommend you go through this entire page and you look at everything. When you click on the apply now button, it will take you to the application. Black Friday sale is ending Tuesday, December 3rd. Get in your application before Tuesday, December 3rd if you want to get in at the lowest price it's ever going to be going forward. All right? Apply while the Black Friday sale is still going on, basically. Cyber Monday now, really, but you get the point. With that being said, guys, it is time right now to go ahead and wrap up this live stream. We've been live for like an hour and 40 minutes, basically. So a bit of a longer one today on Sunday. Hope you guys enjoyed this longer one. And if you haven't smashed the like button yet, go ahead and smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed to the channel. Apply to the mastermind if you're not in the mastermind yet. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good night. Connor from Crypto Empire signing out. Stay blessed, everyone, and have a great night. See you later.